Hey, congratulations. Yeah, this is where we do Busted Open.
No way.
Hey, congratulations on everything, man. I know this has been 6 years in the making, dude.
Oh,
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I know we
Thank
haven't
you.
always seen eye to eye, so I have a gift for you.
Oh, no.
This is the original.
The pink robe.
This is the original pink robe that I wore in the video,
Come on.
so I'm giving that to you.
Man, I appreciate it.
All right, took it out of the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame to give it to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Let me put it on. Let me see if it fits.
No, I'm not putting it on.
What are you talking about?
I'm not putting it on. I'll hold on to it. How you doing with the show?
Good,
Is everything
bro.
good?
Yeah, everything's good, dude. We missed you.
You guys, yeah.
I missed you at 41, dude. We could have used you.
I know.
But
I know, dude.
40, you gave us the best story ever.
So good. It was so good.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, so good. I appreciate you so much.
Thanks,
yeah,
bro.
absolutely. Congrats on the
All
show.
right, man. Yeah, thank you. Congrats on
Bully,
everything.
you good? Everything good?
Everything's good, dude.
Mark Henry doing good?
Mark is awesome. Bully, everybody's good, dude. Everybody's good, man. Kill it, man.
Thank
Get that
you.
up. Thank me when they give you that statue. That's it.
I got the pink robe. All right, brother. Thank you, Dean.
Thanks, brother. All right.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the biggest star in Hollywood, one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling. If you smell, he loves you.
Well, for those who don't know what you're talking about,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they know what I'm talking about.
as we talked about, you and I, Bully, on Tuesday's show, you and I spoke about that The Rock was coming into our SiriusXM Studios to do a town hall with the cast of Smashing Machine, which premieres tonight. So it was an event. He wasn't doing any radio interviews. He wasn't going on any shows. But what's the matter? You got a look that I've never seen on your face before. It's kind of scary.
Dave,
What?
not only is the video up on the Busted Open Twitter machine right now. I know I'm jumping ahead, but it doesn't matter. Hold on.
Okay.
I know I'm jumping ahead right now, right? The video is up of your interaction with The Rock yesterday at SiriusXM for the whole world to see. But Dave, breaking news. Guess who just quote tweeted the video?
Tommy Dreamer. I hear crickets.
That's the exactly. That's the sound that you hear when you ask Tommy his opinion on something.
Oh,
Bro.
stop it.
I'm
What
sorry.
is- who-
I'm sorry
who
for
quote-
being right.
Who quote
Dwayne The Rock Johnson quote tweeted you.
What did he say?
He said, "As global as pro wrestling has become, it will always be a very tight-knit community with our own secret language and fun yet meaningful gestures. Dave LaGreca's infamous pink robe. This is a big deal," with a little smiley face and the champagne glasses. "Thank you, my brother. Keep killing it and give the boys my love." And by the boys, he's talking about me and Mark Henry.
It was kind of, so let's rewind a little bit, but thanks for the breaking news.
I'm very excited
So-
this morning.
So, all right, so this is the entire story, and for those who don't want to hear it, you're going to hear it anyway. Yeah, I was going to say something, but I'm in too good of a mood. All right, so as we talked about on Tuesday, Bully, The Rock was coming in to promote his movie Smashing Machine. He was doing an intimate sit-down town hall with the full cast of Smashing Machine. So we put in a request to get a few minutes with The Rock, and SiriusXM said he's not doing any radio shows, he's not doing any interviews, he's just doing this one event. Now, you would think The Rock and the cast of Smashing Machine that SiriusXM would be on a lockdown, which it was yesterday. But it's even more than that. There was also Bruce Springsteen and the star who's playing him in his new movie. That event was happening in the Fishbowl where we perform our busties every year.
The busty.
So both those events were happening at the same time, literally, Bully, like 20 yards away from each other. So
that's probably got to be the biggest day in like Sirius history when you have two stars. I mean, Springsteen and The Rock in the same place at the same time.
Plus, you know, the guy who's playing Bruce Springsteen's a well-known actor. You know, you have the Jeremy Allen White, who's like a big deal right now in 2025, and then you have the rest of the cast of Smashing Machine. So it was like it was like on lockdown. Like there was all these PR people, security everywhere, and so and we were told that he wasn't doing any interviews. But Big Boss Man Eddie Brasili left a note saying, "Hey, if we could get just a little bit of an interaction." And what we were told, Bully, was, you know what? Dave could kind of hang out in the hallway. And if he sees The Rock, he sees The Rock, right? So The Rock comes in, and you've been around this type of stuff before, Bully. The Rock walks into SiriusXM, and it's like a cloud of people around him, like photographers, paparazzi, security, the whole nine. So I'm standing there. He doesn't even see me because there's this mass of people around him. He does the event. It's about 30 minutes long. He's leaving, and I got the pink robe. I'm going to shoot my shot. He walks by, and then he catches me. He sees me, and he just like walked to me, gave me a big hug. Like we spoke for about 3 minutes. A minute of it is up on social media right now. And I said, listen, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I thought it was important that I give you this. And I gave him the Cody Crybaby pink robe. And dude, he was ecstatic. He was happy. I said, you know, I made a couple of passive aggressive comments, as you know me to do. I said, loved you at WrestleMania 40. Could you use you at WrestleMania 41? But dude, he couldn't have been better. And he was awesome. And like literally when he saw me, his face lit up like a Christmas tree, and he went right to me, it was a pretty cool moment yesterday at SiriusXM.
Dave, I can tell you from watching the video, he was genuinely happy to see you. That was not an act. That was not bullshit. That was not, well, the cameras are rolling. I got to make this look good. Trust me, The Rock was happy to see you and happy to make time for you. And I'm sure all of his press people and all of his handlers and his security and his bodyguards and his this and that and his sister's ass were all trying to get him out of there because you weren't on the docket. Talked to you yesterday. But he made time for you because he really wanted to talk to you. And I've said to you on the show over and over, you're the only person on social media he has acknowledged over the past 2 years. He put you in the video with the pink robe at 40. He answered you on the Instagram machine at 41. He took time out for you yesterday. The Rock knows exactly who Dave LaGreca is, and The Rock loves you. By the way, Nation, when I'm saying all this stuff to Dave, right, you can't see his face, but I can. His ego is slowly exploding this morning. Yeah, look at the look on his face. His ego is slowly exploding. His ego is expanding like Dreamer's waistline every time I say something.
No, but and I'm gonna be completely honest here, Bully. Like, I after our interaction, and you see a lot of it, but there was even more to it that I didn't think was right to put out, and because it's between him and I. But how I felt after that interaction, I got like a little emotional, and here's why. It's nothing about ego or him recognizing me. It's just the beauty of this profession and what pro wrestling means to me, and I know how much it means to you. When you have somebody who's a host on a radio show, and you have somebody who is the biggest star on the planet right now, Bully. But in that 5-minute conversation that we had, it was just too people who love and are passionate about pro wrestling. It's not about the Smashing Machine or winning an Oscar or even about Busted Open. It was really about just two people appreciating pro wrestling. And I really felt it, especially meeting him face to face, because Bully, this is the first time I had ever spoken to him. I've never spoken to him. I've never met him. Never had any kind of interaction other than those things on social media. The one thing that you cannot deny, and the one thing that you definitely could not argue, is how passionate and how much The Rock loves this business. Now, unfortunately, we didn't see what we wanted to see at WrestleMania 41, and I reminded him of that. And unfortunately, circumstances didn't let him be a part of WrestleMania 41. But, dude, when we were talking about WrestleMania 40, the way his eyes widened and the smile on his face, there's no denying, no matter what he accomplishes in this life, how much he really admires and is passionate about pro wrestling.
And just like you said, that when you mentioned WrestleMania 40, he lit up. When you said we really could have used you at 41, you could tell he was like, I know, you're right. You can just hear it and you can see it in him, where I think there might be a tiny little bit of regret from all the, the negativity that was out there. And we broke his balls on this show a lot. You went after him. You went right for the jugular. And I think that's what he respects about you. And that's a big thing, respects. Everybody wants to kiss his ass or whatever. You, not only did you tell it like it is, you made it entertaining. You took your animosity towards The Rock because of the way he treated Cody, because of the way he treated the Crybabies, because he no-showed on us, and you went after him and made it entertaining and got people to sit up and take notice of that, and he respects that. I'm not just telling you what you want to hear. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I watched the video. I can tell from that 1 minute, I can tell by split seconds in the video how he feels about you personally and professionally. Dave, no, if Rock walked in one day, didn't have all this movie stuff, blah, 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 he would say, come on, come have a drink with me. Come on, come have lunch with me. That's the God's honest truth. Guy likes you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have, maybe he would have said hello to you. He would have gave you the finger point like, hey, how you doing, bud? Yeah, good to see you, D. Called you D at the end like you guys been boys forever. By the way, a little thank you to The Rock for the shout out to Uncle Bully and to Mark Henry.
Yeah, he asked specifically about you two guys, but he also asked about how the show was doing, how's the new channel. The one thing that I was very surprised at, and I shouldn't be surprised at because of the conversations that we've had on the air, Bully, is how much he knew about everything. Like, he knew everything. He knew, like, everything that was said on the show, all the discussions, and it wasn't just on social media, but he is very aware about Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7, Busted Open, the Nation, so he dug it. He dug it, man. He dug it.
Dave, the boys listen to everything. Wrestlers listen to all the feedback in the chatter. Back in the day, a lot of wrestlers had subscriptions to the dirt sheets.
Yeah, Meltzer's fax newsletter.
Subscriptions to the dirt sheets because they wanted to hear what these journalists, to be kind on a Friday morning, were saying about them. If you don't think that every wrestler on the planet listens to what you, me, Mark, or anybody else on this show has to say about them, you'd be fooling yourself. Everybody listens. That's the whole thing about they listen. Creative listens, the boys listen, the guys that set up the ring listen. They all listen. And The Rock listened to everything you had to say.
But it was a great interaction. I was able to give him the pink robe.
Huge pop for the lack of pop when you said, "Oh yeah, I took the pink robe out of the Hall of Fame," and he was just like, "Cricket."
I don't think he understood that. I don't think he understood that. But the pink robe. I'm wearing the Cody shirt. I wore my nice button-down Cody shirt.
That was an awful shirt, by the way.
I
didn't know what was on that shirt.
It's the little Cody emblems, the little skulls all over.
Ah, okay.
The American Nightmare skulls.
Okay. All right.
But I had to be me, and I think that's what The Rock appreciated is during this whole story is that he appreciates me being a fan and not somebody that isn't and doesn't talk from a fan's point of view. And listen, like as flat as WrestleMania 41 was, Bully, and you know the WWE has been able to recover from it since then. I meant what I said about WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 40 and the build up to that is one of the greatest stories in professional wrestling history, with the bloodline, with Cody trying to finish his story, The Rock's involvement. You know, we remember it because we were talking about it every day, Bully, like the momentum and the buzz going into Philadelphia and WrestleMania 40 was unmatched. So, you know, so for me to be a part of it in a very small way meant a lot because I really do feel like that was something that was very special for the WWE and for the fans. And listen, look where Cody is now because of what happened at WrestleMania 40. And listen, WrestleMania 41 took us on a route that we weren't expecting. But now John Cena's back on track, and, you know, we're going to finish out these next 2 months before John Cena says goodbye. So
good stuff yesterday, man. Mission accomplished.
do you think, judging from everything, that was it for The Rock? And that was the only thing I didn't get a chance to ask him was, is that it? I wish I was able to ask that. I didn't have the time to do it. But I wonder if, and especially the way this movie's hit, Bully, and it's hit hard, and there's all these, you know, buzz about him being nominated for an Oscar because of his performance. The reviews are through the roof. Do you think what we saw at WrestleMania 40 was the last time we're actually going to see The Rock in the ring wrestling?
I'm going to hit you with two cliches. One you've heard your whole life. Never say never. That's a pro wrestling cliche. And when I hear wrestlers say, no, I'll never do this or I'll never go back there, I'm like, you're so stupid. You never say never in this business. Number two, everybody's got a price. I think I heard you talking yesterday or somebody talking yesterday about WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, which is going to be massive in 2027. Massive. I'm sure the people that are a part of the entertainment conglomerate, the Riyadh season, I hope I'm pronouncing that the right way, will want every major star that they can possibly get their hands on, and money is no issue. So what's going to happen when they turn around and they say, we want The Rock and here's how much we will pay for him? There's some money that you just don't walk away from. It's called fuck you money. That's how much it is, where you basically just say, F you, I got to take it.
Yeah, but I think there's also
an appearance. At the very least, an appearance. He's on the board at TKO. They're going to Saudi for this huge show. Could The Rock be there to do an appearance, to welcome everybody to WrestleMania, music and entrance so you could start the thing off the right way? Absolutely. There's no doubt that I think there's a very, very good chance you see him at WrestleMania in Saudi.